It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Well, hello, everybody. This is Jim. You may have forgotten my name. It's been a while. This is my Tuesday evening live stream. More Sunshine, Please is the name of the channel. How are you? I go live every Tuesday at, well, not every Tuesday. When I go live, it's on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. I haven't been on in the last 5 weeks. I haven't been on 4 times, but I'm back. And today, I want to tell you what I've been up to. Play a game or two, Cup of Joe, top 15 list. But before I do any of that, I like to celebrate the first 3 people that find their way into this live stream chat. So I'm going to try to do that right now. Now, I may be a bit rusty, so bear with me today. Okay, I think I'm there. Today's gold medalist, Samantha Lowe, got into the chat this morning. Morning, everyone, she says. That's the dedication I'm looking for. Our silver medalist, Pepper Tree Villa. And our bronze goes to Noah. Congratulations, Sam, PTV, and Noah. You have my gratitude. Good morning, everyone, she said. That's kind of funny. Hopefully she'll find her way back in here this afternoon or this evening. Who else is here? Paul is here. No, he's not. Hi, all. Can't make it tonight, but good luck to whoever wins the gold. Well, that would be Samantha Lowe. And welcome back, Jim. Thank you very much. Kathy Hollister, welcome in. The Orlando guy, Richard, always a pleasure. Mar in Memphis, it's been so long. Is this the correct door? I don't know. I don't know anymore. It is. You're in the right place. Thank you for being here. The Disney Nerd Herders are in the house. I can't even find my buttons right away. Hello, gang. Kathy Hollister, hello. Yes. Connie Rathbun, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Cynthia is also here. And Cynthia is back. Thank you for being here. Kay Wilby, hello to you. Thanks for spending a bit of your Tuesday with us. Rob Fuzz in the house. Hey, Rob. It's Joey's World. What's going on here? Crazy thing. I'd commented this morning and then couldn't see the stream on my phone after that. You thought you commented, but you actually deleted the YouTube app. Now, I can walk you through how to get that back. But if you can hear my voice, I'm guessing you've already done that. Okay. Moving on. I'm kidding. Thanks for showing up, guys. Scrolling through the chat. Bear with me here. It's forgot to do that. Michelle the Quilter, hello to you. I hope you're doing well. Saw you in the PTV chat yesterday. Hi. Oh boy, it just jumped. Here we go. Donna Jaworski, season's greetings. It is. We are now in the second half of. No, we're not in the second half of the year. But as far as Christmas goes, we are now coming down the backside of that hill, and now we're coasting into Christmas. Kinda. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Oh boy. Is my mic still working? I know it's gonna conk out at some time. That's just the way it goes around here. Well, where are Alex? Still going? Welcome in. Oh my goodness, Cynthia! I'll be first at Super Chat then. Well, thank you so much. You are so sweet. You're a candy mom. I didn't know what to say. Thank you so much, Cynthia. You're too kind. Movie Mania Nick, welcome in. Hello to you. Thanks for being here. Laura's in the house. Hello, Laura. And if Jamie can hear my voice, hello, Jamie. Thanks for stopping in. So I got a Trader Joe's update. I finally made it to Trader Joe's. Is it really 40 minutes away? I tell you what, the closest Trader Joe's to me is in Tampa proper, and it takes me at least that long to get there. Not that I'm trying to outdo you, but yeah, I wish there were more Trader Joe's, I guess is what I'm saying. Matthew and Lauren Vlogs, you do see Jim again. I had the pleasure of hanging out with Matthew just a little while, a few days ago, actually. And I'll show the picture I took a little bit later on. It was wonderful seeing you in Florida. And thanks for being here today. Now, all right, Richard was in Palm Harbor today. Why? No, I'm kidding. I don't have nothing really to say about Palm Harbor. I don't know much about it. Although, other than it's over on this side of the state. That's all I know. Okay. Where have I been? I don't remember. Okay, so of the past 5 weeks, I've been missing in action for 4 of those. So went 2 weeks in a row. I did a live stream, and then 2 more weeks in a row where I bailed. I can tell you, I don't remember what was going on the first 2 weeks. Oh, the second week was the Spider-Man movie, and then I did a live stream, and then 2 weeks ago. We were out of town. We took a trip up to Michigan to visit family, and I've got some pics, so I'll show you that. I'll talk about a few things. I'm not going to go over everything because that's insane. You don't care. Your pal Al, welcome in. Good to see you. It's been a while. Great to see you. And Dad Builds is also here. Welcome in, guys. I'm honored to have everybody here. Rob, there's no blame to go around. If there's any blame, it's that we didn't get there early enough. Not you, but I'm going to leave that on the screen for a while. No, I'm kidding. It said right when we made our reservation to get there early, and we just didn't get there early enough. 70 minutes wasn't early enough. There were only 5 people in front of us too. We were the 5th and 6th people in line when they stopped admitting. Anyway, enough about that. I have some pictures to show of our trip. Many of you know I'm originally from Michigan. Most of my family still up there, and this is the first trip that the 4 of us have taken since COVID. So we got on a plane and went up there and spent almost 2 weeks. I don't remember how long we were up there, but I'm sorry. The boy did. My son Aiden went to see it, and he enjoyed it very much. He went with his buddies to go see it, and he liked it a lot. And correct me if I'm wrong. Across the Spider-Verse, did they not release many versions of that in theaters, so you could see it in theaters more than once and maybe see a different version of it? I thought I heard that. I don't really know. That could be a rumor. I don't know. Like the movie Clue back in the day? I don't know. Anyway. Now, it's great to see family, and we had a graduation party to go to and other things. And since it had been a while since we were all up there, we wanted to do some things we haven't been able to do in a while, or maybe that we haven't ever done. Lee Ann, season's greetings to you. Thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you. Ryan's here. I almost cried when the More Sunshine Please show came on today. Hair still looks perfect. I just got a cut yesterday. You're going to see a picture of it be pre-cut. Not that you want to, but hello, Ryan. Welcome in. And if I missed you and you're joining the chat, welcome in. I'm sorry I missed you. I do my best. I'm a one-man show here. Anyway, no excuses. Here we go. One of the things we were able to do this trip that we've never done before was take a tour of an NFL stadium in Detroit. You may know. It's Ford Field, and that's in Detroit. And we took a tour, lasted an hour and a half, I don't remember, but it was really cool. You wouldn't think going to see where the Detroit Lions play is cool, but it really was. And let me just tell you this, let me set the stage. Being a lifelong Lions fan, I've never been more excited about an upcoming football season than I am right now. They're building something different in Detroit, and it's got me excited. And you can sense it if you follow the Lions or the NFL at all. You know what I'm talking about. It's a different regime. Things are different. And even when Barry Sanders was on the team, I've never felt like this. Having said that, in my lifetime, they've only won one playoff game. And I take my fandom in baby steps. So last year they missed the playoffs by one game. This coming up season, I just want them to win a playoff game. They don't have to make the Super Bowl. They're probably not going to, but let's win a playoff game. It's been a long time. Anyway, let me show you some pictures real quick. Here's me and the fam at Ford Field. Now, what was interesting about the tour is I think we were there on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I don't remember. But the weekend prior, Taylor Swift had been in town. So what you're looking at is the field, and what they do when they have another event, like a concert, is they cover the field, the turf, which is, I guess, brand new turf. It's a NFL mandated regulation turf now. They cover it with sheets of plastic, which is what you can see, and then over the plastic they lay these pallets of thicker plastic. I don't know what it is, but that's what's going on right now. It's a crew removing the plastic sheeting and the squares of whatever people walk on over that. And they were getting ready for the next weekend's event, which was a USFL game. And so you can see the word or the letters USFL in the end zone. Still Lions colors, which is odd. Or actually, it's just blue, I guess. Maybe not Honolulu blue, but who knows. Anyway, so they were getting ready for that. I guess Ford Field's the only field that hosts both NFL and USFL games. My first time in an NFL locker room. So that's me and many of the other people on the tour walking around. There's nothing in the locker room really to speak of. They had it. That's where Taylor Swift had set up station when she was in town. She had 2 shows in Detroit. And so what you see on the ground isn't normally what's on the floor in their locker room that was all covered up for the Taylor Swift crew. What else? Oh, this is the door to the locker room. Anyway, it was cool. And what I didn't realize is they train and practice most of the time in Allen Park, Michigan. And they are only at Ford Field maybe 9 times a year. 10 maybe. So, Caffeinated Misfit, welcome in. Except for the stadium in Canton, it has Hall of Fame program in the playoffs for the new league. Oh, okay. I stand corrected. Well, welcome in, and thanks for the knowledge. Simba 2 is also here. Thanks for being here. All right. So, where was I? Oh, okay. Let me show you my son sitting at Dan Campbell's desk. Looking stern. I don't know why he's making that face. But, again, they're only in this building 9 or 10 times a year. So, there's nothing, no decorations in that office, or there's nothing on the desk. You know what I mean? They're in and out every Sunday. So, but it's still cool. He gets to sit at the coach's desk there. And what else? Oh, this one, the Lions post-game interview room. Whenever there's a football game, and then you see post-game interviews, it happens in this room, and you can see the table where players and coaches sit. And they normally have like a blue Detroit Lions wall behind them. But again, it was put away for some reason. And all those chairs are where local press sits. Because it's such a small room, they only let local press in that room. And national press, I guess, gets interviews somewhere else. I don't really know. Anyway. So that was Ford Field. That was very cool, surprisingly cool. And then we did other stuff. One of the things, when we travel out of town, it is fun to eat the foods that we can't get here. So, and Detroit is very diverse in their cuisine, more so than in Tampa. So one of the restaurants we went to is a Hungarian restaurant that we've been to a few times, and I took no pictures there, but it was fantastic. Chicken paprikash is perhaps one of my favorite meals, and it's awesome. And we had other things there. They had a green bean soup at that restaurant, and I think I saw Al giving my Lions some love. They haven't always been a good team, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'm kidding. Not really. But they're good now, and that's kind of where I'm at now. So where was I? Okay. I did take pictures at the Polish restaurant we went to. And huge Hungarian community, huge Polish community in Detroit, huge Mexican community in Detroit. So let me show you some pictures we took at the Polish restaurant we went to. This was not my plate. I'm a vegetarian. But you can see that this was sort of a combo plate. There is a sausage there, a kielbasa with a pierogi on top. I don't know why it's on top. I see stuffed cabbage there, mashed potatoes and gravy. I don't know what if the meatballs are anything special. Green beans, sauerkraut, of course. In the background, you can see a side of beets, and there's a cucumber salad and a coleslaw also, I guess. One of the things I did have was this soup, dill pickle soup, and it was great. And I know not everybody loves pickles, but I do. So I had a feeling I was going to enjoy this, and I did. It came highly recommended, and it did not disappoint. There was also another funky soup there. They had a beet soup, and here's the boy enjoying that. It looks like it's part of a dissection in a biology class. I don't know, but that was delicious too. That was great. And again, we had that. Also, in Detroit is a thriving Arab community, people of Middle Eastern descent, and we ordered out from a favorite place of ours there twice while we were there, and that was great. Their deboned chicken is fantastic, though I don't eat it anymore. I've had it many times and can attest. It is wonderful. We stuck to falafel and hummus and their fresh baked bread, which is great. And food. My son is 19 years old now, and Detroit is right across the river from Canada, Windsor, Ontario, to be specific. And they have a casino there, and he was very interested because he is of age in Canada. You only have to be 19 to drink in Canada and 19 to gamble in a casino in Canada. So we went across the bridge to go to Windsor, and we spent a little time so the boy could enjoy the casino there, and it was fun. We didn't lose our shirts. We lost money. Of course we lost money, but we knew we were going to, and it was fun. I hadn't been to a casino in a very long time. He was at a casino last year on a cruise ship when he was 18, and which he would be of age on a cruise ship out at sea at that time, and that's where he learned and enjoyed playing craps, which I haven't done for ever. I've forgotten how to play, but he was very interested in doing that. Sadly for him, there was only one table open, and the 8 gentlemen around that table never left, and he didn't want to squeeze his way in there. He wasn't about that, and frankly, the minimums were a little higher than he wanted. So we did other things, including virtual roulette. First, we did roulette at a table, and I did that with him briefly. And then there's virtual, which is, and I wasn't familiar with this, but there's a wheel with a little ball in it, like there is at a regular roulette table, but there's no person manning that wheel or managing the bets, because there's no table that people stand around. Instead, you sit at a computer monitor and you place your bet there. And you only had to play $1 a spin on that. So we did that for a while, and it was a lot of fun. And no, we didn't win. But it was more fun than I would imagine losing at the other table, which had a much higher minimum bet. Anyway, what am I saying? Okay, so we did that. We ate in Windsor. It was just we went to a pizza place because it was a bit late and things had closed, so we went there. I want to say hello to the Hitchhiking Bones. Welcome in. We are talking about my trip, family's trip up to Michigan, and we went to Windsor, Ontario while we were there. And I have no pictures of that. Not that you want to see anything there. Then one of our final. Hang on. Did you get your Timbits in Windsor? Timbits is the Tim Hortons version of Munchkins, Dunkin' Donuts Munchkins. Timbits are from Canada's own Tim Hortons restaurant, and I'm happy to say that you don't have to go into Canada to get your Tim Hortons fix. They have them in Michigan. They're all over. And I think they're spreading like a Canadian plague throughout the... Not a plague. It's a joy, actually. I didn't have any Timbits, but I've had them before. Thank you for your question. Keith, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, so... Detroit has a very underrated and perhaps underappreciated, magnificent Institute of Arts, their art museum. And I've been there many times, but it's been a long time since I went there. But we took our son there, and you may be surprised to know that they house in their collection some maybe 4 or 5 Rembrandts, multiple Picassos, and this guy. This is one of Vincent van Gogh's self-portraits, and this is permanently housed at the Detroit Institute of Arts. And I've seen it before, but I thought I'd take a picture of it. I was going to, although I haven't, I was going to use a TikTok filter on it, so it looked like Van Gogh was moving, like his eyes would move, or maybe even smirk a little bit. That's a thing. I didn't get around to doing that, but anyway, we went on a tour which lasted about an hour, and I had never done that before, a tour of the Institute of Arts. And I know we have more pictures, but I don't have them called up now, so perhaps I can show you how amazing that place is another time. But yeah, we saw some fantastic things. And after the tour, there was another gentleman that just kind of latched onto us that was a volunteer there, and he was very knowledgeable, and it was like we went on a second tour. He's the one that showed us where the Rembrandts were, and that was very cool. So, but we didn't see nearly enough of the museum. There was so much more to see, so we're going to have to go back some other day. So I look forward to that. So, and then we saw family, which was fantastic. Then we flew back, and we actually flew out of Fort Myers, which is a 2.5-hour drive, but we couldn't pass up the plane ticket rates that we got. So, and we've done that before. When the prices are cheap enough, that drive is worth it. When we returned, we left in the morning, arrived around lunchtime, and we stopped at a Cracker Barrel because that's a place on the road that all 4 of us can find something to eat. I know some of you have issues with that place, but it's still it's solid for us. If you're familiar with the inside of a Cracker Barrel, the interior of the restaurant is littered with old-timey metal signs and rusty farm equipment and other turn-of-the-century tchotchke. And I saw, while we were sitting there, we saw a sign on the wall that was a bit problematic, and I'll just show it. It's has to do. It's a paint company, and here it is: Kerfee's paint, made of pure carbonate lead, 80%. No, thank you. From Clay City, Indiana. I'm guessing they either changed their formula or went out of business. Were litigated to financial ruin. I don't know. Cynthia says Cracker Barrel is probably why I love Buc-ee's. Oh, because they're similar? I don't know. But I like Cracker Barrel. And I like it for our family, too. Anyway. Yeah, so I thought that sign was kind of funny. So we're back in town, and as you know, I said hello to Matthew from Matthew and Lauren Vlogs, who Matthew and Lauren are both Disneyland cast members. And Lauren was in town for business, for Disney business, and Matthew tagged along with her, but he wasn't in town for business. He could just hang out. So he let me know he was in town, and I let him know I could join him a couple days ago. So there's Matthew and Jim and Goofy. So we hung out. We had lunch at the boardwalk. It was okay. And then we went to Epcot and rode the Skyliner, and we went to Hollywood Studios, back to the boardwalk, and it was a very pleasurable afternoon hanging out with Matthew, who I haven't seen in person since 2019 at Comic-Con. Not Comic-Con. Disney D23. Not Comic-Con. D23 when I was out there for that. So it was awesome to see him again. Matthew, thank you again for telling me that you were in town. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see Lauren because she was busy during the day, but she's doing awesome stuff while she's here, which is very cool. And we were able to do some rides. I can't remember which ones we did. We actually got on the virtual queue for Guardians of the Galaxy while we were at Epcot, except for the fact that it was a 7-hour wait and we weren't interested. So the joy was just getting in the virtual queue, I guess. We were able to do that. Anyway, so that was very cool. I have been talking so much right now. I'm parched, so excuse me a second.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Fix you up, calm you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
So today's coffee was provided by my mother, who before we went to Michigan, they came here. And she delivered this. So I've had this coffee for a while, and I've already tried it. So this isn't a taste test. But she found this, which I have never seen in stores around here. I'm sure you can find it online or whatever. But this was awesome. This is the Minnie Mouse Cup of Paradise. A sweet coconut cream with a pineapple fruity finish. And that's what I'm enjoying today. So again, thank you, Mother, for today's coffee. It is, it says medium on the bag. I would say it's a light roast, frankly. And I've had coconut-flavored coffee before, but never one with a pineapple fruity finish. So this is sort of, you would think this would be kind of like a pina colada. It's not at all. I don't get that. But as Richard's pointing out, this isn't coconut. This is coconut cream. So it is, maybe that's what makes this a little smoother. Thumbs up. Thanks, Mom. All right, what's next? Oh, I've had this on deck for a while, and I haven't been here, so I haven't been able to show you the footage of animals that you can see in my yard. I know I'm not the only one that gets to see a deer at their house every once in a while. And we've been able to see a deer, actually occasionally more than one deer, but every couple of years. It wasn't consistent until this year. And I don't know if it was the drought that that caused wildlife to change where they live or give birth or whatever. But we have seen a doe and its fawn around here many times. And I don't have footage of the baby deer, but I do of the fawn. Now, what you're going to see is a minute and a half of maybe 4 different clips of the deer hanging out Let's see. Do I have it? There it is. All right, let's play this. Okay, there it is. Now we're on our lanai, and we cannot move or make a sound, or we will scare the animal away. And we do not want to do that, so I'm kind of hiding behind the house. I am seated, so I can't move much anyway, which is fine. But there's the deer. I don't know where the little deer is. Okay, here's another clip. At this time, just out grazing. I suppose the baby is back at home. Maybe she got a sitter. I don't know. This doesn't last too much longer, but we had to be quiet. And we actually hadn't seen the deer since we returned from our trip until yesterday. We did see it again yesterday. So still in the neighborhood. And still a thrill every time we look up and it's there. But again, we can't be making noise, and we cannot make sudden movements. And I think it heard me or saw me, and it's going to run back into the trees right here. So I get a kick out of it every time I see. Well, anytime there's a different animal, but to see that in our own backyard, it's such a treat, and we're very lucky that we get that. And I know some of you have that pleasure as well. So, yeah, no pine cones hurt. No, indeed. Blaine, welcome in. Good to see you. Jim of the Jungle, indeed. Dreamer Deborah, welcome in. Thank you very much. Yes, we were lucky to inherit a very cool lot. A little. It's not the largest, but it is. It's private, and we have that fountain there that you may have seen. It's. We're lucky. Thank you for that. What's next? Oh, okay. Is Noah still here? All right. Let me play the intro to my next segment. The music may startle you because it's really loud. Here it comes. Okay. You know that I like to have fun with the TikTok filters. Usually pictures of myself. Whatever. Many weeks ago, maybe many months ago at this point, I should bring the comments back up. Still here. All right, Noah, you had brought up a TikTok filter that makes people look like Barbies. And I wasn't able to find one that looked good for a long time. And then I saw one and I found it. I don't remember what it's called. It's the name Barbie isn't in the title. Instead, it's Barb. It's like a. Hang on, I think I made a note. So if anybody's interested in this, you can search for it yourselves. Okay. Oh, the filter is called Be a Barb, and what you're going to see here is myself doing this 3 different times. Now, when you first call up, and I didn't know this at the beginning, it defaults to you can type in what you want it to create, and at the beginning it defaults to a pink Barbie. So when it changed a picture of me into a Barbie, it changed it into a pink Barbie. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know I could change it right away, but let's just let me remove that one. Okay, here we go. All right, there I am. And here it comes. So it took a picture of me, and then it's doing its thing. And this is the first one, Pink Barbie. And I didn't know what to expect. So I get, it tried to make me look like a Barbie, and it didn't, frankly. So when I realized you could change Pink Barbie to something else, the first thing I thought of was, I don't know, Malibu Barbie. That sounds familiar. So I typed in Malibu Barbie, and it gave me a swim shirt. It looks like I'm under some sort of tiki hut, but it's given me Michael Strahan teeth. So I did it one more time, and I thought, well, let me maybe I don't know, a little different facial expression, and I do not look like Taylor Swift. But here, I think I look like Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso. Plays Rebecca. A little bit. I think you can see that. But you know what? If you say I look like Taylor Swift, I'll take it. Thank you very much. So again, just having fun with the TikTok filters. I know I had mentioned that a long time ago, and I found it, so I just wanted to have silly fun with that, with the Barbie filter. All right. Let's take an intermission. It is already 7:42. I can't believe that. So let me play this intermission video for you. When we come back, my top 15 list. Please stick around. Thank you for being here.
In the old mail car was fearless Fred, guarding a precious sack, when the bandits appeared from everywhere, our hero to attack. The fight was over, just like that, and up spoke fearless, sack in hand.
I'm awfully sorry we had to spat, but this is Toddy, the chocolate drink that's just grand. Yes, Toddy, the delicious chocolate drink in a can, does taste grand. Ice cold or steaming hot, Toddy hits the spot with everybody. During intermission, at our snack bar, or in your car, see how much better those hot dogs or that popcorn tastes with Toddy.
Delicious.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking around. Today's top 15 list, and I've had this for a while. It's not my list. It's from Billboard. You know, the folks that make the music charts. Casey Kasem's top 40 would be based on the Billboard Hot 100. Anyway, I saw, and I have to read again why they came up with this list. All right, let's see. Okay, I think I know why, but I want to. I think this list was created to kind of help usher in and maybe celebrate the new Little Mermaid movie. So this list was released in May, and what they did is the staff of Billboard. What am I doing? Where is it? There it is. The staff of Billboard amongst themselves, voted on the 100 greatest Disneyverse songs of all time. Now I'm only doing the top 15, the final 15 here, but they did 100. So if you're interested, you can check it out at billboard.com. As a matter of fact, in the description of this, they're doing a user, a viewer or listener, or people can vote themselves. The list I'm giving you is from the staff of Billboard, but they're I guess compiling a list of what people vote on at a poll. So in the description of this live stream is the link for that poll if you want to vote in it yourself. So anyway, I love this because it's a list I didn't have to create on my own. I could just see it here. Now, what they said was the parameters are, it can't be, as a matter of fact, I have a banner here that explains it. So I'll play this while I'm doing my list. Timothy Rainwaters, welcome in. You're just in time for the top 15 list. This includes any composition that was specifically written for a Disney property. That means no pre-existing songs that have come to be commonly associated with Disney, like all the music from Fantasia, for example. Not in this list. And no songs from properties later acquired by Disney. So these are all songs that were written specifically for Disney. It could be movies, TV shows, animated shorts, theme park songs, whatever. This is the staff at Billboard's top 15 best Disney songs out there. And there's one on here I am not familiar with. And the one at number 1, I can't believe it's at number 1. Okay, so having said that, let's get through this rather quickly as I can get through things. Number 15. Do I have this? Yeah, I do. Here it is. Number 15 is Remember Me from Coco. Now, on their website, they have 3 little blurbs about each song. One's called Set the Scene, where they talk about the scene in the film or whatever it's from, why it works, and the magic moment. I'm not going to read all of that, but I'll say the magic moment for Remember Me, it says, without a doubt connects generations, and the scene that best represents that is the one where Miguel is playing the song on his guitar for Coco. Not only does she begin to react to the melody, but also finds the strength to sing along with him. So the staff member that wrote that thought that was the magic moment for that song here. So that was number 15, Remember Me, which is a great song. And you got to think the writers of that song, and it was the Lopez, Robert Anderson Lopez or whatever his name is. I don't remember their names exactly, sorry. But they had to write a song that was good enough to be that dude's biggest hit. It had to connect in the movie. It had to have meaning of the story of the movie, and it did all that. It checked all the boxes. It's like that the song from That Thing You Do, the Tom Hanks directed movie. That was another song where they had to. They couldn't just write a catchy pop song. They had to. It had to serve a purpose. So I would imagine that's very difficult. It's very difficult to write songs, but to write one that had as much weight on it as that did, it was something. I guess that's why it won an Academy Award. All right, let's move on. Number 14. Let's see. Let's do this. All right, number 14. The Bare Necessities. What do they say about this? When various jungle animals try and fail to reintroduce orphaned human child Mowgli to a man village, the young boy flees and links up with the lovable bear Baloo, who vows to keep him away from humans and proceeds to educate him about the finer aspects of jungle living. It makes a convincing case for embracing and being content with life's simple pleasures. And the magic moment for this one is Baloo's verse about how you should use the claw when picking a pawpaw, lest you prick a raw paw, is some all-time great Disney wordplay, I guess, if you say so. All right. Now, we're moving on. This is not my list, folks. This is the list, Billboard. Just read down here. All right. Next. Let me get it ready. This is a great one. Number 13, Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians, 1961's animated movie. Immediately before Cruella stalks into a London flat demanding to know the status of her future pelts, Roger croons this smirking couplet while copying a Bela Lugosi lyric. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. All right. I haven't read these ahead of time. I probably should have to pick out the better things to read. I don't know if that was worthy. But Richard, it's a great song. Anyway, let's move on. Number 12 may be the most recently written song on this list. I think I'm right about that. Okay, so here we go. Number 12. We don't talk about Bruno from Encanto. Now, in my book, this isn't even the best song in that movie, but it was a huge hit. They were playing this on Top 40 radio, so I get it. On first listen, you might be tricked into believing all the ghost stories about Tio Bruno, but this song really works once you know the full story and realize that he means no harm with his prophecies. And he's not so far away. Like Dolores sings, I can hear him now. Again, I didn't write this stuff. And yes, I did use generative fill from Adobe Photoshop beta version to make this a larger image. Just on the sides, really. So that's why there's that green line underneath the StreamYard duck. I don't know what that is. Anyway. All right. It was number 1 on the charts, wasn't it, Simba 2? Thank you for that. Next, 11. Again, I don't know if this is the best song from this movie, but number 11, Circle of Life from Lion King. The Elton John song. Is it an Elton John? Did he write this? I guess he did. Why it works. How much time do you have? The themes of life and death about to unfold in the film are all encapsulated in its first 4 minutes, with vocalist Carmen Twile hitting right to the soul of the matter with lyrics about finding our place in the path unwinding and this journey's inevitable despair and hope, faith, and love. Elements as inextricably linked as everything else in the film's ecosystem and in our own. What am I reading? I should have read these ahead of time. I'm sorry. That's just ugh. You know what? I'm going to look at the shortest thing to read about each song, and that's what I'll do. And that won an Academy Award, did it not? Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Maybe it did. I don't know. Hello, Donna. Even Hakuna Matata was better. Although it's a great song. Don't get me wrong. All right, let's move on. Number 10. And this is from Billboard. And this is the song I am not familiar with on this list. Because it's from a High School Musical, and I haven't seen that. It's a song called Breaking Free. What's the shortest thing I can read about this? Okay. The magic moment. Why this is on this list, I guess. When Zac Efron's and really Drew Seeley's first We're Breaking Free captures the hearts of his classmates and overtakes the entire crowd, teachers and parents included, by the time they reach the bridge. I don't know what I'm reading. I think I put commas where they weren't supposed to be. Anyway, I guess this is some sort of anthem for millennials or something. I don't know. It's again, I haven't seen this, so I don't hold the High School Musical songs in the esteem others might. And the cast the staff at Billboard, no doubt, is an average age much younger than I am. So they're going to be familiar with this. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyway, Breaking Free. I don't know that song. Still don't. Okay, Ben, I think this one's for you. At number 9, A Spoonful of Sugar from Mary Poppins, 1964. All right. Let's set the scene. Things are not running smoothly at the Banks household in London. Enter Mary Poppins, who will get things shipshape, all while delivering a supremely hummable song score. In this song, she helps the kids tidy their nursery simply by snapping her fingers. We all know this. I don't think I want to read any more about these songs. We're just going to maybe chat. I don't know. Let's see. But that's a great song. Is it Let's Go Fly a Kite? I don't know. Is it better? Maybe. Maybe it is. Let's move on. Number 8. Where am I? Okay, here we go. I've heard the song, haven't seen the movie. This is The Climb from Miley Cyrus, and she sang this in Hannah Montana, the movie. And I guess I don't have anything to say about this. It's hard to compete. I'm going to read. It's hard to compete with the song's first chorus, which, when delivered almost a cappella, hits hard. But when Miley delivers her signature wail on "And I gotta be strong, just keep pushing on," and holds that last note, it's always amazing and always feels true. I don't know which staff member wrote that, but so there you go. Again, I think the staff at Billboard is much younger than I am. I didn't even realize that was a Disney song, but it's from Hannah Montana, the movie. Let's move on. Number 7. Where are we? Oh, I think you're going to love this one. I think everybody's on board with this one. The Mickey Mouse Club March. Or maybe it's just called the Mickey Mouse March. This is from 1955. And it's from the Mickey Mouse Club, the TV show. Let's see. Why It Works. Let's see. Let's read that. Original Mickey Mouse Club host Jimmy Dodd made the show's theme a rousing musical march that's instantly memorable and easy enough for even the most tonally challenged child to cheer along with. It's also a surprisingly durable composition. When slowed down for the finale of the series' original run, the song took on a warm, fond sadness. M-I-C, see you real soon. K-E-Y, why? Because we like you. While updated versions helped anchor the series' numerous revivals over the decades. Again, I didn't write that. Keith likes Let's Go Fly a Kite. A Jimmy Dodd original, that's right. Always a big fan of Jimmy. Probably the name. Let's move on. Number 6. Where are we? We're at number 6. I just said that. Here we go. I think some of you will enjoy this one and agree that it's in the top 10 anyway. This is from Aladdin, A Whole New World. And it's a great song, don't get me wrong. But again, I don't even know this is my favorite song from this movie. But there's something about the tete-a-tete on the song's second chorus that's unmatchable. As Jasmine takes the melody, Aladdin keeps her amazement intact, insisting, "Don't you dare close your eyes," and "Hold your breath, it gets better," with every passing phrase. That's the magic moment of this song. If you say so. All right. Number 5. Here we go. When You Wish Upon a Star from Pinocchio. It's sung by Jiminy Cricket, Pinocchio's narrator, and its titular character's official conscience. The simple, elegant tune's sentimentality perfectly captures the spirit of the film. Donna says, this list is very odd. Isn't it? It's a little all over the place. I will say that there is a song from a theme park attraction that we've yet to get to. These aren't all from movies. Okay. Let's move on. Number 4. Do I have an image? I do. I have an image for all of them. I just have to find it. Number 4 from Beauty and the Beast. It is Be Our Guest. And this is a fantastic song. This is a great song. Top 4 all-time of Disney? Maybe. It is pretty great. I do enjoy this song. What does Billboard have to say about it? The magic moment. I'll just read that. Lumiere reminds our sweet princess that her native country only offers the finer things in life by introducing her to a chorus of dishes and silverware that magically transform into the Eiffel Tower and singing, "After all, miss, this is France, and a dinner here is never second best." That's the magic moment? I don't know. I like the wordplay. I I like how rousing it is. That's a good one. Yeah. Next, number 3, and I think Mar just put a spoiler in for this one. It's A Small World. Sherman Brothers. Here we go. Now we're talking. Now this may drive some of you crazy, but this is a great composition. I don't care what you say. I do. I'm trying to be tough. All right, the magic moment. The real magic moment comes about 3/4 of the way through the ride, when you're somewhere between your 12th and 13th time through the song. And you say to yourself, possibly out loud, you know, when you think about it, it really is a small world after all. I don't know. I don't know about that. My favorite attraction song is Yo Ho. I would have put Yo Ho maybe number 1. That's my list. I should come up with my own list. Oh, whatever. This is fun too. But yeah, and Grim Grinning Ghosts. And those are both on this top 100 list somewhere. Cynthia says, did you see Walt went on the ride and there was no song? I did not see that. That must have been weird. That's just a boat ride. Yeah. I'd like to do that. It's like with the Space Mountain with the lights on or something. Where am I? Number 2. You know what I mean? The second one on this list. I don't think everybody's going to agree with this, but you can't ignore the fact that this song was huge. And it's Let It Go from Frozen. I didn't think it would be this high on the list. But it was everywhere for that year. When was this? Wait, I think I wrote it down. 2013. Yeah, it was everywhere and huge. And songs like When You Wish Upon a Star have the benefit of time and generational exposure. So this, while it may some people may have been sick of it, I think as the years go on, this is top 5 as they put on this list. Anyway, let's go to number 1, and again, this is from a movie that I do not believe this is the best song from this movie. Here it is, the number 1 greatest Disney song as voted on by the staff at Billboard magazine. Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. And it's a great song, but I like Kiss the Girl better. I like the other one better. I can't think anymore. Let me see what Billboard has to say. The magic moment. Starting conversationally, the slow-building song climaxes when Ariel hits the extended note while querying, wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above? But part of Your World's most effective magic is embedded in its reprise, when Ariel, love-struck after her encounter with Prince Eric, makes good on the promise of part 1 by shifting from aspiration to self-determination, with her declaration that I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your world. Yes, Charlie, not number 1 for me either. Kiss the Girl was a better song, Ben. Agreed. Not my list. What are you going to do? It's their list. Anyway. It's 8:06. I'm going to go eat something. I will be back next week. Do you know next week, next Tuesday, is the 4th of July? July the 4th be with you? So I've got to come up with something. I've got to come up with a Star-Spangled extravaganza for my show. And I will. We'll do something. We'll have fun. Deborah asks, what song would I put as number one? And if it's not Yo-Ho, A Pirate's Life for me, I always liked Colors of the Wind by Pocahontas. I don't think it's number one. Grim Grinning Ghosts is right up there. What song I like and I miss is used to be in Carousel of Progress. They changed the song and it was Now Is the Best Time of Your Life. I don't know if that's even in my top 100. I just want to hear it again. It's been a while. Hot dog eating contest next week. It'll have to be one of those Beyond Brats. Maybe I can do that. What did Richard have to say? Greatest misses on this list. Second star to the right. I see the light. Now, these songs may be on the list somewhere. Yeah, that's all valid. The Orlando guy. Again, if you want to see the list, just Google Billboard Disney 100 and it'll come up. But I have a link in the description where you can vote yourself, which is weird because they just took these 100 songs and you can put other, but it's kind of makes you vote for one of those. Anyway, yeah, I think I just love Yo-Ho. It might not be the greatest, song ever written. It's repetitive. It is, written to run in a loop, but it just makes me feel good. I like it. Am I going to put it on my playlist and listen to it in the car? No, probably not. Tiki Room, that's another great song. I love that. That's a good call, Donna. And I don't know if that's on the list either, but so many are. Take a look at the list for yourself, and you can scream at your device as you read the entire list. Okay, folks. I'll be back next week, where I will try to celebrate the 4th of July. I hope you will be here with me. I promise to make it. I shouldn't do that. I'll try to be here I'll be here next week. All right. But until then, thanks everybody. Thank you, Cynthia, for the super chat. Have a good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.